No, don't clap. I see you. Do not clap. Why the hell am I back here again? It's not okay. I'm just kidding, you can clap. Okay guys, hi, my name is Cornelia, you can call me Corny, this channel is Cornyco, and this is November, and it's a special time of the month where I start talking about dating in Japan. This is the hot topic for all this month, No Love November. Right, I've been through a tough time, a rough time. I'm gonna get there I'll get to that story eventually, but first, sit down. How have you been? A beverage, grab yourself a snack and get comfortable. It's time to dive in. As I said, I can't take this kind of life. If you're in a good, healthy, loving relationship, if you're married and you got the dream life that you want and you got kids, all right, just do one favor for me. Come here, touch the screen, send me energy. I'm playing with you, get up, come here, give me the good look, I need it, thank you. That's extra. It's been a crazy time. There have been some nice guys, but the connection has just not been there. You need to know what's out there. Let's take it back a little. Thriving, happy, nice, okay. Match with a guy on Bumble. I am not doing Tinder these days. We know how it goes. If you know about Tinder, where you're from, it ain't no different in Japan. It's tragic. Don't go on Tinder here in Japan if you're looking for a serious relationship. That is my genuine advice. Things are not what they once were 5 years ago. And especially when the pandemic hit, people have lost their goddamn minds, okay? They've got an infection in their brain that just makes them think, oh, I can just mess around. I can just fuck around with your feelings. I cannot respect your time. I cannot respect you as a human being. If I'm trying to survive out here, I'm gonna get what I want and dip. No. Absolutely not. The reason why I decided to match with this guy is because in his profile, he was saying he's looking for a relationship. He's serious. He wants to settle down. He is ready. And I'm like, yes, please. Thank you. Me too. Whether you're a foreigner or you're Japanese, I don't care. I have no preference. But this guy was Japanese. Come on, if you think about it, I live in Japan. 98% or so are Japanese in Japan, so don't be shocked when I tell you this person was Japanese, okay? We're matching on, you know, the desires, the goals, the principles that we have in life. Great. Our first date was in Shibuya. Shibuya is a good location for food. They've got all varieties there and it's a safe, busy spot. I don't have a problem with it. A lot of people don't actually like Shibuya, but I don't mind it. I like it because there's always something happening over there. He wanted to eat at a Thai restaurant because he likes Thai food, and we bonded on living in Thailand, so that was nice for us to talk about. That was a nice topic for us to bond and talk on. And we're like, yeah, okay, let's have a cute moment and go and get some Thai food. It'll be nostalgic for us. Yeah, fine, great. Can I be frank and be honest? I am not the best looking person in the world. There's always going to be someone hotter, smarter, funnier than me, whatever. All right, same for him. There are more aesthetically pleasing guys that I've dated in the past. But that is not what is important to me. It's the core, the heart and principles and how you treat me. Keep that in mind. So when I met up with him, he was just looking like his pictures. I don't know where this place is, so let me just try and find it. We got lost for like 15 minutes. I'm like, I thought you'd been here before. Of course, I'm just gonna be patient. I'm just like, okay, it's only 15 minutes of walking around. But then finally, he got in the right direction. We finally found the place, even though it was like 5 minutes away from the train station. Whatever. When we walked in there, it was a little bit like, damn, this is looking a bit like it needs a bit of TLC. It's looking, needs a little bit of love up in here. Like, is this a reflection of what you think of me? Of the level that this date is at? I'm not gonna act like the cheesecake girl. It's not actually real, it's a skit, it's fake. But in my soul, I felt a little bit like, how dare you bring me here? What is this? Am I in the slums? No, this is not it. I would have rather gone to Taco Bell, I'm not gonna lie. Don't be triggered, I'm just saying the place was run down. The place was cheap. It was cheap, it looked dirty, it looked old. I was like, a good first impression, but I'm here now. So let's get to eating. Sit down, he orders, he takes control. He says, what do you like? I told him what I liked and he said, okay, let's order some extra things and we can share. And I'm like, okay. While the food's coming, we get into conversation. And I noticed, well, I can't freaking understand half the things that he's trying to say. It's really weird. It's like his language was very disjointed. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm the one that can't speak Japanese fluently. So I'm relying on him to speak English with me more than I'm speaking Japanese to him. We were getting lost in translation. It didn't flow. It took a lot of brain power and it was like I was trying to decipher a freaking Rubik's Cube, a puzzle or something like that. I was like, what are you trying to say to me right now? I don't get it. Things that he was trying to say was like, he wants a wife, he wants somebody who can cook, who can clean. That's fine, that's what you want, okay? I ain't gonna go against it. Just make sure that you're pulling your weight if you expect me to do all that for you. No problem. But also, you're gonna have to show me that you're not gonna be taking me to rundown Thai restaurants like this all the damn time. The heck is this? If you are truly interested in me, as you say, this is not a good start for you, sir. And the fact that we can't communicate the way that I would like to, I'm just like in my mind like, I don't know if this is gonna get any better. I don't know if this is nerves or if this is his legit ability, because sometimes you gotta give someone a little bit of leeway. The date's over. We're going back to the train station together. We were about to branch off and say goodbye because we take different train lines. And I'm like, so nice spending time with you, and I'll message you when I get home, okay? I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Wait, do you want to be my girlfriend?
No.
But I feel like I'll never see you again.
But
if you go now, I'll never see you again. So I think it's better to decide now. Do you want to be my girlfriend? Why don't you want to be with me? I told you how I feel. I told you I like you. I told you I'm serious. So you should be with me. You should be my girlfriend. You should decide now.
I'm really flattered, thank you so much. But I think this is a little fast for me, you know? So, you know, I think I should go home. I've had a lovely time and I don't want to ruin this, and you're putting a lot of pressure on me too soon. We've only had one date, so I think we should continue talking when I get home.
Other girls have said that before and disappeared. They didn't talk to me anymore and blocked me.
Well, I'm not thinking about blocking you. It's just that I think that we need more time to get to know each other. Is that okay?
I guess it's okay. Can I have a hug?
Okay. Okay, no. I'm sorry. We're in public and there's many people walking around. I'm not comfortable with kissing in public, and this is the first time I've met you. So it's like daytime and the many people are watching. I'm really uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go home now and let's meet again. Okay?
Okay, will you message me?
Yeah, I'll message you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Is he following me? I'm like, bitch, is he following me? I'm looking around behind me like, is he following me? Because he had me gripped tightly. This is not judo, please let go. I was a bit taken aback, but also I was impressed that at least he showed initiative, and at least he showed that he was interested in me from the get-go. Like, he didn't want to lose me. He saw that I had potential in his eyes, so he wanted to jump right in there and get with me. Unfortunately for him, I'm just not the type to say yes on the first date, and if I ever do say yes, I'll be your girlfriend on the first date, which has never happened, by the way, but if it does, hey, I might be married to that man, because you gotta be something special for me to be like, I don't need time to get to know you, let's just be together. I usually like minimum 3 dates with somebody. Usually that's how long it takes before I know, or before I even want to make a commitment to somebody. One date was not enough. It took a while for him to get the hint, so ooh. But at the same time, I like that you take control. I like that you go for what you want. I feel like a lot of men in Japan are a little bit more coy. I'm discounting the F-boys, they're a different breed. But the guys who are serious have been quite shy. Since coronavirus, people have become more kind of to themselves. When I've spoken to other Japanese females, especially in my workplace, maybe it's the limited pool of people that I've spoken to, most of them have been the ones that have had to kind of like pursue the guy. Maybe except for one that I've spoken to, she got chased the hell down, and that's the way I want it to be for me. But I just feel like here in Japan it's more unlikely for that to happen, just because men here are a little bit more coy. Not saying this is everyone, guys, I'm just saying this is the kind of consensus that I'm getting, this speaking to both sexes. So for him to take control like that, that was an attractive part, but also low-key red flag, because I said no, take this and listen to it. But I guess maybe he thought, okay, I've just got to show her that I'm all in. Maybe it's just you trying to prove to me that you really do like me. His texting is a lot better than speaking in real life, so I feel like we connected more in that way than in real life. We don't talk for maybe a week or two. I become busy. I've got other things going on. Eventually, he asked me on another date and I did agree out of curiosity more than anything. I still had my reservations, but I did say yes. So I'm like, I choose the place this time because I was like, if he's gonna choose crappy cheap places like that again, we're not gonna last a second. So I choose the place. It's cute. I vlog it. Food's bomb. Reviews are great. Check out my vlogs. I'ma hook you up, okay? Girls and guys, if you need good date spots, cute spots, places to meet with your friends, you know I got you. I pick the best places. Tell me who else. I'm just staking my claim. I said to him, it's probably best if you book the place.
I don't think we need to book the place. It's fine.
I think maybe you should book it for me because I heard it's really popular.
I don't think we need to. I don't think we can. We'll just go there. It will be fine.
Do you not know Japan? People love to queue in Japan and you might have to wait an hour or 2 or 3, like especially if you're going at peak time, which we were, you're gonna have to wait. Let's play guess the scenario. What do you think happened? A, we go in there straight away, we're seated straight away and everything is perfect. B, he makes a booking like I suggested and we get seated after 10 minutes or so. Or C, we wait 2 hours to be seated because he didn't make a booking and he didn't turn up on time. I'll give you a moment. I'll give you a... No! It was C! Ended up waiting for the food. It was good, but I was already annoyed that he didn't listen to my suggestion. It's more of an effort for me to book it because I don't speak fluent Japanese and things may be lost in translation when you do it over the phone. I can't show them in a translation app. You know, I'm relying on my pure raw skills. I've done it before, but I don't want to go through it again. Okay, I try and avoid it. And if you are the man that you say you are, who's interested in me, that thinks that I am the match for you, you should be going out of your way to make a booking, a simple booking in your native language for the girl that you're trying to wife up. The fuck? Anyway, we're seated, the food comes, it's good, having a good time, chatting, bill comes. Did he pay? I'm not even giving you A, B, C. No, he didn't pay. It's not necessary, but I'm telling you, when you're talking about wifing me up, courting me, and you're telling me you're serious about me and you want to be in a serious relationship, my God, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh. And I thought, of course I have my money, I bring money with me. The levels are going down, the sun's going down too. We're on a level, man, Mother Nature. We went to Starbucks and he paid for the drink for Starbucks. That's great, but I feel like he was pinching his pennies because of the place that he chose. It was cheap and cheerful. Why am I lying? It wasn't cheerful at all. But the thing is, in Japan, there's a lot of cheap and cheerful places that are cute, where the food's good, the ambience is good, and it felt like he didn't make the effort to think about what would a girl like. If you had dated, like you said you did, sir, you would have known what you were doing and you would have known or had some general idea of what a girl likes. And even if you don't know, what happened to checking online, asking your friends, doing some research, asking your co-workers if you feel comfortable enough. There are ways to get this information. Just drop the ball entirely. So we're in Starbucks, we're drinking on the frappes and talking. And once again, he's talking in his disjointed style about relationships again. He's really happy, he's really chuffed. Why is he so happy he's like this?
Do you see that couple over there? They're looking at us. Maybe they think I'm a foreigner.
Bitch, in what country? Where? In what timeline? In what movie? In what fantasy could you ever pass as a foreigner? Absolutely not. Delusional. No, maybe it's because you and I are sitting together. They don't usually see black women with Japanese. We are rare here in Japan.
Rare?
So maybe they're just curious, they're interested.
No, they must think that they think I'm a foreigner. Maybe they think I'm American, right? Is my English good?
I mean, it's a little difficult to communicate with you, so I'm a bit worried to have a relationship. I'm a bit worried about your ability. I'm not good at Japanese, but sometimes I don't understand your English. If serious things happen, then how can we communicate?
You can study Japanese and I can study English and it will be fine. What about your ex-boyfriend? Was he good at English?
Amazing. He was amazing. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna start. He was so good. He was really good at English. If you're watching this now, you were really good at English. But like, yeah, such a nice guy. But I feel like we would have to really do a lot of work if we were going to be in a relationship.
Well, we can work hard.
So I don't know why, but I just think he got off on being around me and being with a foreigner. It was like a novelty to him, and the way that other people would stare and react to us walking, he kind of thought it was him that they were staring and reacting to. Not saying it's a bragging thing or anything like that, but he just kind of thought it was a compliment because they were listening to his English, and maybe they assumed that his English was really good, which it's not. So he kind of got an ego boost, a weird ego boost from it. I don't know what that was, but I hated it. I was like, this gives me the ick. What the hell is this, you know? So when you rack up all these things, it's not good looking good for the guy. Turned off for many reasons, and we can't communicate. So what is the point if we can't do the basics? It's just not gonna work. After we've had the frappe, the lunch, we take a little walk in the garden, and then eventually I decide that I've had enough and I want to go home. I don't tell him that, but I'm like, okay, thank you so much for the date. I'm gonna go home. Cheap ass. So this guy is like, I won't take no for an answer kind of person. I feel like based off his first date and the way that he couldn't take my answer for let's give it time, let's wait, I thought it would be best to tell him the truth on how I really felt and reject him. I didn't want to go on many dates with him. I didn't want to waste his time. I didn't want him to waste my time either. I'm sorry. I think that we are not a good match because we can't communicate. I did have a good time with you, and thank you for spending time with me today, but I think it's better that we just stop dating here.
What? What do you mean? You said you wanted to be in a relationship with me. You said you were serious about me. You said you wanted kids with me. You lied. You lied to me.
What? I never said that. I said that's what I want in general. I didn't say that's what I want with you.
I'm serious about being in a relationship with you. I'm serious about getting married and having children with you. I told you I would study English. I told you I'm serious. I want to be with you. I chose you, but you lied to me.
Where was the lie? Where was the lie? There was no lie. I never promised you anything. This is our second date. This is our second date. Where did you get this information from? So the fact that the boy didn't even understand what I was trying to say to him through conversation, he got the wrong idea and thought that I was saying I want to be with him. Never had I ever said that. In fact, I said I wanted to take things slow. I'm doing him a freaking favor. You want somebody that wants you too. If somebody rejects you, take the L and walk away. Bitch, I could have easily ghosted him. I could have easily walked away and said nothing and cut him out forever and not said anything, not given him a reason. But I did, and this is how I get repaid for it. This is how I get repaid for saying the truth. A lot of guys out there do not like conflict and they'll avoid it by any means. I chose to show him grace and break it off like a lady. Now I'm a liar for some reason. Clearly the man must have just been hurt from the rejection, which I can understand, but I don't really deserve that. I haven't done anything to you, sir. I've just told you the truth in a very kind and simple way. I want to break ties. We are not a good match. I wish you the best of luck, and you will find somebody who loves you and wants to be with you equally as you want to be with them. That's all it is. Thank you and goodbye.
Just like the other girl, you did the same thing.
Why are you lumping me in with this other random girl that clearly ghosted you for a good reason? You're freaking crazy. Bye-bye. At that point, I was like, I'm not going back and forth with you. You have the audacity to call me a liar after I told you the truth. And I've been telling you the truth the whole time. I've been having open conversations and trying to get to know you, but you're making it difficult and you're not listening. So what am I gonna do? Bye. Blocked. I'm gonna sit in the light because I need it. I need some light in my life. But do I stop being nice? You'll find out in the next video. In the next story time, you'll find out. I can't stop being who I am. I can't stop having these kind of feelings and wanting to let people down gently and spare their feelings. Like, be honest and direct, but also spare their feelings. It's hard being a diplomatic person. I swear to God, it's exhausting. I cannot anymore. Anyways, guys, have you had this happen to you? Have you had someone that's just switched on you when you've rejected them? They can't deal with rejection, and just because they want something, they think that you should automatically want it too because they're only thinking about how they feel. Let me know in the comments below, because it's just madness. For once, I would like somebody who thinks about me and cares about me as much as they care about themselves, like is thoughtful and kind. And sadly, for a while now, I just haven't found that, and you're gonna hear about it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, faito, gambate, peace and love.